shit. She's a two-way freak. She beaming up your boys for her.
Hey everyone on social media, I want you to join me today and watch the downlights, interactive content for so many voice chats. Steve Lau.
Foundational show. No, I'm in the basement. So there. Shmuel is a gooner, huh? I don't even know. Isn't the gooner the guy who sort of whacks at the porn and then stops himself or something? But I'm not a gooner.
He is compound media credits. His credits on your goddamn. You have no. I'm emotional.
I don't like him, but I like his side where it is. I don't know. Oh, he has sort of disjointed jaw. It's a double-jointed jaw, and my boyfriend's locked
down.
What
they say about chicks with big noses, right? Giant labia.
Totality for $2.
Your asshole.
Can you name the? Come on, Tim. Can you name the D-verse EDF solution? No. Let's back now. Let's just back.
Fuck you! Stop beating your horse! Fuck your family! Fuck your mother!
Sometimes through a debate like that, though, people can really end up squashing it. I've seen it happen. What's up, Shmuel? Oh, your camera wasn't following?
We're not making you, take it up the poop chute or,
All right. You know what time it is. That's right, it's Lou Live. Yeah, baby. You know what that means. Throw them L's up. All right. Yeah, we doing it, baby. Yeah. What? Hold on. Forgot to check the audio. That's the one that you always forget, and it's not just me. Come on, you've watched these shows. Other shows, you forget to check the audio, and why it doesn't just automatically put it into the audio that you always use, and you can't just make it so that it's like, hey, when I go live, just make it my headset, because that's what I use. That's what other great streamers will say use. So that's that. How you doing? Are we doing it? I know that it's unprofessional of me and other streamers to not check that mic. It's just, let me tell you, Mick, I've been up early. I'm an early riser. I will say this. I may be an early riser, but I'll never be an Ava riser. We'll say that right now, here now. But I'm an early riser. I was up early today, and I've been sitting on this fucking shitbox computer for about an hour trying to figure this, that, and the other thing out. I don't know if you saw the intro video. That was my intro video that I made last night, actually, and hastily, if you will, I put that together, and that audio really it's a stickler for some people. But how we doing, everyone? Yeah, I've been up early this morning trying to figure a bunch of shit out. Evie Muggs is just not. I don't know. Like, someone's got to go talk to Evie Muggs and try to straighten him the fuck out, because this is way, way overcomplicated for what it is. Welcome to Lou Live, Caturday morning. I'm Stevie Lou. I'm coming to you. We're doing it. It's Caturday morning because we haven't checked in on the cats lately. So we will check in on the cats. As a matter of fact, we can just let's go check in on one of the cats right now. She's not going to like this. But I happen to have with me at this moment Miss Reba. Miss Reba, baby, how you doing? You don't seem like you like this too much. Yeah, Reba's a little... She don't really like to be held too much. She likes to be loved. But she doesn't like all this holding stuff. She wants to go. She's going to go. All right, well, we checked in with Reba, and she's doing all right. There she is. She's going to want some breakfast soon. I know. But, yes, it's Caturday, as I've said, and as Roy has picked up. Good morning, Roy Cohn Esquire. Probably still up from last night, if I know that guy. Just fucking raging a fatty narnar out there. But yeah, we did the little intro video. That's going to be a work in progress. We're gonna tighten that up. But I just wanted to see how that would work if I could get it in here. I couldn't upload it. I like, honestly, Evie Muggs. I'm gonna have to spend some time with this thing for sure. But the reason why we went to Evie Muggs is that, motherfucker, we're on Dabble Tips. Stevie Lou is on Dabble Tips. We announced this last week. Flimsy Greenberg, the man with the plan, the owner-operator of DabbleDashboard.com, which, the website of the year, if you ask me. DabbleDashboard.com has more or less taken over my life. And I hope it takes over your life too, because what a good life to have. Just every Dabbleverse show right at your fingertips the moment they're on, all the clippers, and now on top of it, they got a leaderboard. The leaderboard where you're able to test your merit against the others. So that would lead us to the next part of this, is where we want you to hit the like button. We want to hit the subscribe button there. Do that little thing there. Hit the fucking notifications. And then go ahead and super chat. Go ahead and send some memberships. $2.99. Rock bottom. Wrong word to use. Low cost pricing. We're running low cost pricing across the board. That's all you need is $2.99 to be a member here. If you're feeling generous, buy a membership, gift it, buy 5, buy more. Literally nothing is stopping you. But now at this point, if we have a Dabbleverse leaderboard for Super Chats, I want on that thing. And there's a couple people on there that I want to beat. Very much so. So that's going to be on you. Stevie, how can Aaron Rodgers be such a bore when he does ayahuasca? That is a wonderful question. What's going on here? Yes, the Dabble tip link is at the bottom. Can you see it at the bottom? I mean, let me check in on myself here. Yeah, you can see it at the bottom there. It's dabbletip.com/Lou. Thank you very much. Everybody's jumping in on the chat, picking up quick. What a crazy fucking night last night. I went to bed early. That's the other side of the coin when you wake up early. You can't stay up as late as the other ones can. And there was a lot going on last night. But yes, that is a good idea. We're going to put it in the comments. I mean, it's dabbletips.com/Lou. It really can't get simpler than that, I thought. But, it's a new thing. So we are going to pop it up. I'll toss it in the chat if you want to give it a shot. No pressure here. Now, here's a couple things. When you go on a Dabble tip and you go to send a tip, you have to sign in or send it anonymously because it will come up in my queue with your government name on it if you don't sign in before you send the tip or send it anonymously. So I did want to warn some people out there that if you are looking to help out and tip it up, just make sure you're protecting yourself. And that's a good just point of advice to give anyone out there in this world, not just streaming or dabble tipping. It's just protect yourself at all times. Why aren't dabble tits a thing yet? I mean, I could go topless if KB got too horny for my liking. Yeah, I was trying to listen this morning to the late night MLC, which that's one of those things when you go to bed a little early, you wake up in the morning and you're like, what the fuck did I miss? There was another show. I watched the afternoon show. I didn't see the evening show. I guess there was a lot going on last night and almost too much going on. I have some comments about that I'd like to share with you. Maybe we'll just give it a moment here. A lot going on Saturday morning, I know, but you're here with us. We're doing it. What can't you see, Kim Nicholson? I'm sorry. Can you not see the... I mean, I see it. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. This EV Mugs thing, it's just not as user-friendly as you think it is. But here, let's try this out and see what happens. I'm going to send myself a tip. Fuck it. Okay, so, yeah, I guess if you log in with X, that's what you want to do. Sign in so the creator knows it's you or stay anonymous. Let's share this tab. Okay. So, continue as anonymous. Okay, or let's go back. Oh. We're doing some testing here, live on the fly. What if you go with sign in with X? Okay, then it wants me to do this on the side over here. Authorize. Stevie Lou is back. Okay, let's do that. And then we'll say 8 equals D. And we're going to send ourselves a $3 super chat. I'm just trying to make sure this all works before I start asking you to do it. That's probably a good idea. So, tip has been sent. Excellent. Let's take this out of here. We don't need you. We don't need you right now, dog, but we might need you later. Okay, so now we're going to do it. I'm approving it. It's on my screen. Yeah! Ooh, ooh. make it. Where's my broom? Where's my broom? Oh, shit. That's right. I thrashed my broom. The broom's been thrashed. Holy shit, look at this. We've got multiple celebrities in the chat right now, but this is a big one. This is a guy that here's a guy that you gotta take very seriously when he comes into your chat and says hello. The great and wonderful and powerful Gino Bisconti says, what does he say here? Good morning, pal. I hope we're good. Gino, let me tell you something, you mother freaker. Gino, nothing but love, buddy. Come on. It's always been love between Gino and I, despite what some of you may think. And I wish you a good morning, my brother. Gino Bisconti doing this remarkable thing right now where he's kind of like laying a little lower than normal while the rest of the Dabbleverse just fucking loses their pants. I mean, could you get any more emotional about meaningless bullshit out there? A lot of it's like when you really bake it down, some of this, it's like Gino is part of the backstories without having to be out there right now. You know, if you talk about people who have problems with Pat Dixon, I think Gino Bisconti may have a right to claim the number one spot there. Certainly he and maybe Felicia Gillespie would be on that list. But yes, Gino, I hope you're having a wonderful a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. I'm glad to see you here, buddy. Okay. What? Okay, this is a good one. Ambrose Burnside wins. Says, what Fish song describes how you feel about Gino? And honestly, one song immediately came to my mind, like subconsciously. I didn't even have to put any thought into it. I mean, it is kind of sad how much I care about that band Fish, or I have cared about that band Fish, or how much it just controlled my life for a long time. And I'm glad that I'm kind of on the other side of that. But I will say, when I think of Gino Bisconti, I think of Gaiuti. The song Gaiuti basically describes Gino to a T. So I would absolutely suggest that every single one of you go out after this and find the song Gaiuti and give it a listen. That's Guyute, I think. You'll find it. It's very unique little ditty, but that is a wonderful question. All right, look at this. Let's see if this is going to work now, too. We'll clear that. And Wabangalango. Here we go.
I'm officially leveling up in the dab.
Did you hear that?
I'm officially leveling up in the dab.
Radio comedy shaman has his own voice. What? How the hell did that happen?
I'm officially leveling up in the dab.
Yeah, I have to comment some comments about that. This whole radio shaman thing. Chino sleeps with the devil. I mean, I wouldn't call Keanu. I mean, she's a sexy devil, if anything. But let's kind of catch up here a little bit. Battle between $2 Dan and Lou. Is Dan on right now? Dan, I think you should go back into hiding, Dan, because we didn't miss you. Let's just say that. Did I see Odyssey in IMAX? A. Thompson, I believe you were asking me that on Wednesday before it even came out. And I love you for it. I mean, I kind of expected this to come out. And It's pretty fucked up right now, dude. Apparently, you had to buy Odyssey and IMAX tickets last year if you wanted to see the IMAX Odyssey. Like, which I guess I knew that was available, that the tickets were out there, but who knew that you actually had to do that? Because there are no Odyssey IMAX tickets in New York City available, like anytime soon, even next week. I mean, I'm probably not going to see the Odyssey until sometime in August. I doubt I'll see it on the big one because I'm going to have to literally like kill someone to get those tickets. Those are the hottest tickets in town right now. And it's scary when you pull up the AMC app and you try to look for seats. It's just sold out, blanket sold out. Like a lot of times you'll see little one seat in the front, yada yada, opening up. Nothing. There's literally nothing available. So it's kind of a bummer. My wife was like, "Let's go see Odyssey tonight," like yesterday, and I looked at her like she had 3 heads. I was like, "This is what you don't." I mean, I've done a little bit of work here, and it's just not happening. Yeah, it is a song about a pig, but um, that's not why it reminds me of Gino. The pig thing was not the actual link. It's more about what Gaiuti does. And then if I was gonna pick a second song, it would be "Punch You in the Eye," because he's been punched in the jaw. If there was a song called "Punch You in the Jaw," then I would be like, "Punch You in the Jaw," no question. But there's only a song called "Punch You in the Eye." So, Benny, world champ, what up, Shan? Kim Nicholson, I think, is she pulling up? Did she look up Gaiuti? Oh, there we go. Thank you, darling. Very nice of you, darling. Um, Kim Nicholson, I think, has been warring with one of my mods, which puts me in a weird spot, Kim. I mean, we're cool, and I mean, wait, maybe I can. What I could do to make this more of a fair fight is I would wait. Kim is also my mod, right? So never mind. Just so Kim would know what was about to happen is I was about to make you a mod so that you kind of have equal footing against Michaela. And I hope Michaela knows that I still love Michaela too. I gotta somehow be a neutral party in this here. I want y'all to either terms of service. That was a joke. I want you to settle this out in the street. That's how you say that, or get along, or become part of the get along gang. No, that's just getting crazy over here. Please, ladies, let's be serious. Now, Victoria wants to know, Stevie, where is Bojangles? Reba, will you do me a favor and will you go find out where Mr. Bojangles is for us and bring him back over here? Yes? Do you understand English? You're looking at me like you do. I don't think she gets it. Um. Yeah, Reba's but Reba's playing this game where she's like just out of arm's reach, and if I try to go a little closer, she does that thing where she'll go further out of arm's reach. It's a cute little thing that the cat. Hey, let's see what we can do here. Hold on. So I was able to do something that it's very rare to do this. This is difficult. You have no idea the degree of difficulty that I am operating on right now. When you go double cat, you basically just juggling chainsaws. See, like this one's already starting to say, all right, I've had enough. They're, luckily they are just two fucking beautiful fucking cats. And they love their daddy. That's for damn sure. But look, Reba's not feeling it. He wants out. He wants kisses. But okay. That was a bit of a difficult dismount there, but we're doing it. Literally wrangling cats. That is a wonderful picture that you just sent me there. Is my internet wonky? Fuck. Whatever. Yeah, it could be me. Could be me. Let me plug in here. Doing a quick little Saturday morning pop-up. This is just a real, I find, I don't know why this seems to work for me, but it's been working. So I think while we can do it, we're going to do it. Sometimes I would do Sundays, but now Sundays are getting a little busy. So we'll do it for a little bit with you on a Saturday. Please don't forget, we got dabbletips.com/Lou. There is a reminder there on the bottom. You can also send just regular super chats. We still accept those. And is it take the mic out of your throat? If we're having, yeah, one of them is huge. Yeah, well, we call him Fat Cat Selfish, and that's probably one of the biggest challenges is making sure that he doesn't go and eat his sister's dinner or breakfast, because he will eat like it's his last meal on this earth and then start looking for more. And he's well fed, let me tell you. But he also has got this little thing now where he thinks he can trick me into giving him a treat all the time. He associates the kitchen sink, like if I go to the kitchen sink, he associates that with dinner now, because I usually wash their stuff first and then clean it and feed them. I'm usually preparing dinner, whatever. So now anytime I go to the sink, he thinks that that's just food time. So if I'm just cleaning something off, he'll come over and start meowing at me, and I'll usually capitulate, to be honest, and give him a... Oh, I see. It wasn't take the mic out of your throat. He said take mic out of your throat. Okay. Not Victoria says, one of my cats is almost 18 pounds and he only eats dry food. Yeah, I used to weigh Mr. Bojangles and I haven't in a while. Yeah, he might be close to a 20-pounder. I don't know. But he's also like a big boy. He's not really fat. As a matter of fact, there is a way to identify if your cat is overweight from their features, and he still has good hip definition. I can go do it. If you pull him up and hold him from if you extend him, he is fucking 4 feet long. So he is a bit of a big boy. My baby boy. I was thinking about getting another one the other day, and sometimes yeah, they're tall. It seems like it's a good idea, but I think two's probably plenty. But yeah, what do we got going on? I guess last night you had a whole... Okay, yeah, this is what I wanted to get on. The whole Comedy Shaman thing. Comedy Shaman made his appearance on the Tukey show, Bedabbling show, or one of those shows last night. And to be honest, I had been pushing for a Comedy Shaman MLC appearance, and the reason it was, and this is kind of like the breaking news here, if you do the breaking news thing, is that Jesse PS, the fuck does he do? What is this show called? Pod Awful. Pod Awful reaches out to me out of the blue. The blue. The other day on DM, and I'll be straight up. I don't follow Jesse that much. I know of his show and his thing that he's doing. We don't DM. I think I might have DM'd him once a long time ago, or he DM'd I, and it was always just cordial and short. But he did reach out to me the other day and said, "Hey, you got to get Comedy Shaman on MLC." That's it. That's what he just out of the blue hits me up and goes, "Hey, we got to get Comedy Shaman on." And at first I was like, "Oh, okay, any reason why? Like, what is this all about?" Like I just want to just get an idea what's going on here. And he's just like, "Yeah, he hates Melton, so that's what you guys love, right?" And I'm parsing through this, and I'm like, "This, all right, yeah, that's a good thing to lead with for sure." And it's almost like if someone was trying to like backdoor someone onto MLC, that's what you would say if you were trying to like sucker someone on to the show. So these are the kind of messages that I get, like, you have no idea, all the time. People are constantly asking me, I mean, and I say people, like random screen names, people that you see in the chat, and I love it. I love it. It's like it's kind of my part in this world is to just get these requests or like fucking Big Dork, not to put him on blast, but Big Dork hit me up like 2 months, 3 months ago, and he was like, "Hey, bud, we got to get Penny on MLC, right?" I'm like, yes, yeah, we do, because I love Penny, and I think she's fucking nuts and in a good way, and the right kind of nutty for MLC, and I think that was true when she did finally make it on there. But it's just like people will reach out to me because they can't really reach out to Kevin, or they don't know how to get in touch with Kevin, and they see me as much more accessible. So I end up, getting that call. Also, can we hit the like button? I'm not seeing likes here. I need to see some likes going on. If I'm going to continue this, I got to at least get a couple fucking likes. But yeah, so Jesse PS hits me up, says we got to get Shaman on. I reach out to Shaman. I start watching Shaman, and I'm like, all right, maybe there is something here. I start mentioning Shaman on MLC. That's kind of like how I do it. If I'm going to try to get someone on, I can't ask KB directly to put someone on, because if you ask directly, he'll say no without even thinking, unless it's like a very, very poignant guest. If it's just some random and I offer him up, he will shoot me down. So you got to start like subconsciously planting the seeds. That's the way that you get somebody on. So I start talking Shaman, yada yada, and then look at last night. Shaman's on Tukey, and he's fucking Melton's on and all this, and I'm like, all right, now, my eyes are open. My eyes are wide open now. I'm schmuling you. This was all just a campaign from this guy Jesse PS to just try to somehow get some heat in the Dabbleverse with his guy. I guess Comedy Shaman is his guy. So this was all just some sort of construct from the guy Jesse PS. And honestly, I don't understand really what the payoff is. I think he just was looking to get some attention for himself through Comedy Shaman on the bigger show, the more important show. So shout out to Jesse PS for, I guess, getting his guy in on with Tukey, but at this point, like I don't. Now we can't use Shaman. Shaman is not, he's been tainted now, and I think that was the wrong move for him to go and get kind of just completely. See, because that's the problem. There's a big difference between Tukey, Milton, and MLC. You could go on Tukey, you can go on Melton, and those guys are just going to try to like big dog you and try to rub your face and shit in front of everybody because that's, they feel that they've got some superiority over you. Whereas Kevin Brennan will have you on and find some natural funny out of the situations. He'll start asking you questions. You'll start opening up. We could start talking about the guy's life and all the trials and tribulations he's had, and then the super chatters start getting into it. Like, that's a naturally funny, entertaining situation that can be built on. Take Dario the Wolfman, for example. That was like a perfect example of how you could enter this universe or reestablish yourself in this universe via MLC in a entertaining way, as opposed to the way that the Tukeys and the Meltons will do it, where they think that they're the tough guy, they're the big dogs at the fucking in the cafeteria, they're the smart nerds, and they're gonna really show the other nerds how much smarter of a nerd they are than the nerd they're dealing with. And that's just like, it's just like an ego trip sort of thing. And I mean, good for them for getting their ego thing on and making some money while doing it and having your little group of sycophants and fucking psycho Discord dudes that just eat it up. They fucking lap that shit up. But it's not what MLC does. I think that's clear. Call me a ball washer, whatever. The MLC vibe is irreparable. Fuck. You can't recreate it. I mean, people try all the time, and people get close sometimes, but MLC is kind of its own beast, and I think that Shaman kind of fucked up by not playing one game. He tried playing 3 or 4 games at once. The man who chases 2 chickens catches none. Let's just say that. It's true. I hate the guy, but I can't not watch him usually. Gene, me too, man. It's extremely addictive, and it's kind of maybe his like stream of consciousness and his devil may care attitude. The way that he'll go back at more or less anyone at any time too is just it's fun, and like he's also got the credits that none of these other people have. He's got the ability to call in a good guest. When you like look at, when you want to compare your WATPs, your Tukey Soups, your Nobody Like Onions, your Bob Levy shows, your Pat Dixon shows, your who am I missing? All of those shows, and then add Kevin in there. Not one of those shows besides MLC has ever had a guest of any substance or multiple guests of any substance. Over his 8-9 years of doing shows, he's had a bunch of like actual celebrities come on the podcast. So the fact that could always get pulled, that card, he's got like phone numbers for people that these other shows wish they could have been somehow associated with. He'll call Dave Chappelle literally when he's bored. Now Dave won't pick up, but he's calling Dave Chappelle. He's got Kato Kalin, like that's one that always blew my mind, getting Kato Kalin to come on the show, and I believe that was a Chad Zumach creation. We had I know some people didn't like it, but The Russian dude. What the fuck was the Russian comedian's name? Somebody help me out, man. What's going on here? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. First of all, let's get my man Gino. Thank you very much, buddy, for the 5. 5 for Lou. Thank you. That's what we do here. My man Gino, thanks for reading my poor chat. Enjoying the morning coffee with my man. Thank you, Gino. Gino Bisconti and I go way back, and I know we've maybe had some falling outs or disagreements in our past, but at the end of the day, I am Team Gino and Team Keanu, and I hope they know that. So thank you for the 5, dude. Get me on that leaderboard. That just put me over Ski Mask Collective, which he's dead. All right? He's dead, and somehow he was beating me this week on the leaderboard. So literally, I could stop this stream right now and relax if I wanted to. The fact that I've now surpassed Ski Mask Collective on the leaderboard. Thank you very much, though, Gino. That's very, very kind of you. Yakov Smirnov, see, thank you. And Gino's also helping me out with. I don't know where anybody else was in the chat on that, but so yeah, we had Shaman going on last night, MLC sniping it, and then I wake up this morning and I see like the JMO of all people, my buddy JMO, is like he's posting all these the screenshot of Anthony Cumia on BYB last night. And Gino, cover your ears because I know you're probably not going to like this one, but wow, how far has Anthony Cumia kind of fallen? That, I mean, I get it. He used to, like, you'd see that he's been chatting in I mean, I guess Anthony Cumia is a huge BYB fan. I mean, that makes one of them. It's wild. They finally got one. They finally got a fan, and it's hold on one second there. And yeah, let's see. NJ Ranger said, I said pin your dabble tip link and it was deleted. Okay, let's pin. I gotta pin it, which I can do. But I don't know. Sorry, there's been a whole thing with like comment moderation, and I know. Wait, I can see that now. Oh, maybe I can fuck with this here now. I've been having problems with moderation lately, where it just like asks the mods to accept or delete comments, like every comment. So hold on one second. I'm stopping this fucking thing right now, and I'm checking out if there is anything I can do here. No. This is so fucking dumb. I have the moderation set at nothing, and yet this shit still comes up. My computer, okay. Moderation, none. Message in your chat. Moderation, none. Doesn't hold any messages. I have it so you should not hold any. Oh, hold comments with hashtags or URLs for review. Wait. That was unclicked, and I accidentally just fucking clicked it. Sorry, this show is literally coming to a screeching halt right now, and I don't care. Which means someone's deleting it. No, that's not what happened. I've got a very good team of moderators here. Maybe someone accidentally deleted it. That's the one thing I could say, just because they're trying to not delete things, but there should be no moderation. All right, I want to show you guys here, just so you don't think I'm bullshitting you. Messages in your live chat. Moderation, none. None. Oh, okay, we're showing what blocked words are there. Now that's unblocked. Yeah, we don't need my wife's name coming out there, but will be held. Okay, so I took that off. We're saving it. Listen, thank you very much, NJ Ranger, for jumping in and trying to help me out here. This is a work in progress. Eventually, I'll get this down. It's going to take some reps to figure it out, but I do appreciate you checking in. We'll get this. We'll get this all. This will be moving smooth. Eventually, we'll be smooth maneuvering. Okay, I get it. He seems to have some sort of. It was hidden by a mod of yours. Okay. It was Michaela's fault, they're saying. Now they're saying it's time. Roy Cohen Esquire is saying that it's time to clean house with mods. I'm going to let that one go. This has gone off the rails. This has gone completely off the rails. Jesse Angel, my wonderful mod, says, NJ, you're friends with all the moderators in the chants. You don't have the wherewithal to ask them what. Really sticking it to him. And then look, Michaela's like, it's always my fault. And then Jesse Angel's calling you. This is just, wow, this devolved very fast. This early in the morning, we're going to do this. Look, Terry Neese says he's a registered mod with the state of Pennsylvania. Thank you, Terry. I want to do that for you. Show you. Ooh. And you mod any lady that shows up. Good team indeed. I kind of do. You did kind of pull back the curtain here. That's right. Michaela, tell him. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah, I am a simp mod. That is true. This is a good show. Okay. Glad we found a resolution to this. This is going great. Some people are saying mean things about Jesse. I'm not going to pull up. All right, but oh my mod's on the rag. But yeah, this is going great. Oh wow, look at this. Skip the queue. We're going to set that up. Oh wow. Why won't that? Why can't I change that? Yeah, anyway. All right. Let's just. I try to get you to pin your link. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we could do it. Okay. So if I go back up to the top. All right. Let's do this. Right. Is this the link? Let's go like that. And then I could just. There we go. Okay. Someone tell me. Message is pinned. Are you happy? Is everyone satisfied? Like, I'm here to please. And I got a lot of mouths to feed, I guess. But probably. I honestly probably my best show so far. I still think that the broom incident was my best so far, but I'm just glad that we're here today doing it. I'm so confused as to what's really going on right now. You guys got me. You win, and I'm not even that. I could get way higher than I am right now if you fucking dare me. Yes, thank you, Megan. Did the bike ride video this week. I think that's members only right now. So if you are a member, please go check that out. I took a little stroll down the Hudson River on the New York State Greenway or Empire Greenway or some shit. And it was on a whim too. This was unplanned. So this whole YouTube shit, dabble tips, memberships have got me thinking in a new way. I'm going to probably look into doing more of those bike videos, or I'm maybe even going to think about doing a live bike video. I stupidly was filming that with my hand, riding the bike with one hand, no helmet too, which was just really dumb. So my gimbal that I have, my trusty gimbal. Thank you to the Sorcerer and Roy Cohen Esquire for helping me pick up that gimbal. As a matter of fact, that was a Rodney's purchase for Rodney's 2. But got a mic and a gimbal attachment, which keeps the camera steady, and then I could attach that to the bike. So if I can get the camera attached to the bike, the mic on me, and a stream going, I think that, I don't know. It could be good or bad. I won't be able to really interact with the chat too much, but you guys can interact with each other. I could pull over, check in. But I like to ride all over New York, and there are some really interesting sites out there. And a lot of times when I'm riding, I'm thinking to myself, man, this would be cool to show other people. So look at that. No Gusto says I watched the bike video 4 times. Yeah, like put like a few minutes of production into it too. Very minimal production work on my end. I would love to step that up. My big problem is right now I'm working with a shit laptop. I got to upgrade the laptop. So that's probably the next upgrade down the line for the Lou Man. So if you want to throw a couple of super tips, a couple of dabble tips, super chats, dabble tips. We don't do super tips. I'm sorry. We'll take it. We'll put it all towards a fucking thing.
I was just trying to help you as a fellow Diddle Tip team member. Your mods are lying. They're not good. They're creating fake narratives and piling on for lack of profit. I'm just telling it like it is.
Oh, that was good. I'm actually going to play that one over again. You're going to get a replay. You're going to get double your money for that one, Mr. NJ Ranger. Thank you very much. Thank you for the 5. I got to work on that.
I was just trying to help you as a fellow Diddle Tip team member. Your
Diddle
mods
Tips
are lying. They're not good. They're creating fake narratives and piling on for lack of profit. I'm just telling it like it is.
All right, you heard it there from, I guess, my coworker. We're not even team members. We're coworkers at this point. I feel like Flimsy's our boss, and he's a good boss, I will say. I've been really in the weeds trying to figure this shit out, but I'm getting there. We're getting there step by step. I will say the thing that really put me over the edge, I do have to give the guy some credit, is that when I saw that Comedy Shaman had dabble tips set up this week, I literally stopped everything and was like, all right, if that fucking junkie can get on this, then I need to get my shit together, because, you know, mama didn't raise no junkie. So I will give him at least some credit that it was Comedy Shaman's action and my inaction that worked together to get this finally working. I tried it over the weekend or over the week the other day, and I had it set up that only I could see it, and Flimsy was able to help get that sorted out. Give me some Really good troubleshooting, I will say. That's what I would like to at least say to anyone out there who's a creator and thinking about joining Dabble Tips. My experience communicating issues with Flimsy Greenberg was nothing short of professional and courteous, succinct. There was no, "What are you, an idiot? What are you, an idiot? You can't figure this out." Like there was no, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" There was no admonishing or no snarky New Zealand accents that were used to try to put me down in the process, which probably would come to some sort of relief to some people when you hear the horror stories about trying to get things figured out with super tips. It's like, Jesus Christ, you'd think that you were asking the guy for like a pint of blood when, your voice tips aren't working over there. Flimsy Greenberg, I mean, guy was prompt, on time, was able to solve my problem for me in like this. It was a confusing problem, and like he somehow, with his expert knowledge of how these things work since he set it up, was able to get me figured out real quick. No screaming or insulting, or he didn't do a stream about it for 5 hours where he talked about it nonstop, how much of an idiot I was. It's almost like this would seem to be a better way to go. It's almost like it's a no-brainer to not use this over super tips. It's almost like he's taking less of a profit. He's less of a piece of shit. He doesn't have harassment charges against children over his head right now. I mean, are there any more box? He's handsome. He's actually handsome. He can probably lift up a tree or clean a grill or whatever men do without getting laid up for 6 months. Look at this. Jesse Angel, you do enough for me as one of my fucking amazing mods on this team here. But Jesse Angel, 5-4 Lou, thank you. That is very nice. Thank you very much. That will go right towards a goddamn new computer. And we're not too far off from getting a computer. We got a big trip planned at the end of August, early September. Don't want to say where because you people are freaks, but I got a pretty expensive and fun trip planned for the end of the summer. So that's where my resources are going right now, specifically. Eventually, we'll catch up and we'll get an actual laptop. I bought this thing that I'm using back in like 2021, 2022 maybe, when I was first getting into streaming during the pandemic. It is a Chromebook, which isn't even a fucking laptop. It's just a glorified tablet. But it's done me really, really nice over time. It started to break down slowly. I used to have a professional mic that I could use with this thing, and then that just stopped working properly over time. And I think it's just because the CPU needs to get updated. But thank you very much, darling. Very, very kind. Very responsive. Yeah, he'll literally, like, you might end up with a little hand job if you ask enough. You got to ask a couple times, but he might even just. Yeah, I mean, troubleshooting is going to be part of this for a little while until we either get a producer, which I don't see. I don't work well with others, I've noticed. So I think we'll just keep doing it like this. Flimsy is a motherfucking professional. Flims. And again, like, I'd love to talk to Flimsy one day about it. I get it if he doesn't want it. He's not a mudslinger. Flimsy, you could tell that I'm sure if it came down to it, the man could throw down. let's just be clear. I don't want that to sound like I'm trying to call out his manhood, but Flimsy seems like a peaceful cat. He has like doesn't have that screw loose like I do, or Kevin Brennan does, or some of the other fucking maniacs in this universe. He seems like he's got a bit of a level-headed demeanor on him, and I would love to discuss with him one day, so he doesn't like go out of his way to maybe start shit up. But I would love to discuss with him that one time at Atlantic City when it was literally him, Melton, and I. And there might have been one more. I don't want to disrespect if there was one more person also out there with us, but they just don't. I don't remember who that was, if anything, if they were there. We were having cigarettes. It was fucking 20 degrees out, having cigarettes. I was trying to be like just trying to be jovial and fraternal with the Onion. We're not sitting there being like best friends, but I'm just trying to be friendly because that weekend the fat ass was everywhere. So we had a little thing at the beginning of the weekend where he wanted to try to start talking about what our problems were. And I shut that shit down right away. I was like, hey man, I'm not here this weekend to fucking talk to you about our problems. If you want to do that, we can do that, but it's not going to be here in front of everybody because it's going to be ugly, man. So I didn't like tell him, let's go step outside, but I tried to just straighten him out and say, hey, listen, man, I'm here for another reason this weekend. You're here for your own reasons. We're going to have to coexist. So I'll be willing to chill out and just be around each other peacefully as best we can. And I did, interact with him a couple times throughout the weekend. And that one time near the end of the weekend outside, it was Flimsy, Melton, and I, and we got into an argument, and it got a little testy, and it was over super tips and how he had been handling it, and how from a PR perspective, he was going about things the wrong way. Melton didn't want to hear that. He did this whole, you're fucking stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. He lost his shit on me. And I tried to explain to him that, hey, man, like people aren't going to want to work with you when you do weird shit, like, or your team does weird shit. And I called out the time where Moody instructed Pat Dixon specifically how to go into the system and look at the zip code of an anonymous tip. And I'm like, are you really, the wool is over your eyes about this project that much that you can't just be reasonable and understand that that was a bad look and that that's possibly going to affect how this all plays out? And he wanted to just fucking scream and cry. And 2.5 years later, we're doing this. So to me, I know I didn't directly maybe influence this whole thing specifically, but to me it feels like that maybe that moment Flimsy's sitting there and he's like, oh fuck, that's actually a good point, Steve. Maybe someone else could do this similar thing here and not be a scumbag. Maybe somebody else can do it and not be a scumbag. So I'd love to hear more from Flims one day about that if he remembers. I'm sure he's got to remember it because it was fucking wild. This is pretty good here. King of all diffs wants to know if I've ever done a lookalike appearance for Mr. Peanut. I mean, I could probably get some money for that laptop. Wasn't Karmic raging because he needed support for dabble tips and was ignored? No, see, I think Mick and NJ Ranger, he has an ass. So Mick was doing, I think Mick was being silly and he was talking about really super tips because that's what happened with super tip. And yeah, like, listen, if Gino is still watching, he may be on to the next bottle of whiskey. That's just how Gino is. But if he's still watching, Gino, dabble tips would be a good feature for you, for sure, man. So I know you do have supportive people out there that want to kick you a few bucks. And like, honestly, if anybody out there is looking to support, dabble tips is the way to go. It's just less of a cut taken out of the tip, and some of it goes to fucking to Flims, and I could see that he's put work into this thing, so he deserves his cut. Oh, there he is. Still here. Great. Gino, like I said, reach out to Flimsy. You could figure this out. You and Keanu could both get on Dabble Tips, and I think the more the merrier. This is not like an inclusive club. I honestly, I think that anybody out there who wants to start streaming, just figure it out. Get the Dabble Tips going. There are so many bad shows in this universe that are airing every week. We could always use some new blood, someone who's got a fresh take. You never know what you got until you try it. Okay, fine. Dogs, wallet, senior, smoke some pot. I'll do a fresh dabby here. We'll do a fucking dabby. Yes. Hell of a test stream just wrapped. I will say, Ruru Raw, I try to not mention other streams while I'm doing this stream because it's a little competitive. But Brian Landon is the man. I am a Landonite. I was watching his show this morning. He does these long-ass streams. So if I'm going to have to wait until he's done, I'll fucking wait all day. So I don't see Brian as much competition as just one of my cohorts. Like I've used that word already. But he was doing big things. He's got a lot to say, too. And he says it well. He's an intelligent guy. We don't have enough intelligent people giving their opinion in this universe. So, wow. Spoiler alert. TSN was just voted worst show in the dab. Yeah, I guess Shmuel Buckman is vindicated. Because that was a big problem for Shmuley. That he had been voted. Yeah, Moody and Patrick being the face of a business in this community is not good. 100% agree. Mickey. All right. This is the same flimsy Mario Bosco referenced on the Artie Lang show. Megan, you are correct. Flimsy Greenberg, as I understand it, was kind of introduced to this world through the Artie Lang show. He was an Artie Lang show fan and started following the side characters on that, and eventually that leads him to modern-day Dabbleverse. Everybody's got their entry story, their genesis to becoming Dabbleversers, if you will. Me personally, being a New York City area guy, I'll never forget, actually. I got to give a shout-out to Mr. Donnelly, Steve Donnelly, who was my sophomore, JV lacrosse coach. And in high school, we just finished a game. I honestly believe it was against Mount St. Michael in Mount Vernon, where Puff Daddy graduated high school. We had just beat Mount St. Michael, and we were taking the van home to the school, and Steve Donnelly, Coach Donnelly, goes, "Hey, guys, I'm going to throw this radio show on, but you guys can't tell anybody else that we're listening to this because it's fucked up." And we were like, "All right, Coach, we're good with that. No worries." And he threw on Opie and Anthony. This was like fucking 1999, I think. Would probably line up right. So I remember hearing Anthony doing fucking his voices or whatever. It was probably some sort of dice thing. And I was fucking hooked from that moment on. Listened all throughout high school, and then Ron and Fez starts coming on air right after that, and I used to listen to Ron and Fez every night when I was in high school. Opie and Anthony used to start at 2 o'clock on WNEW 102.7 FM. They'd do from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. They would do a replay of yesterday or some sort of best of. So I would often have last period free. So I would go out to my car and listen to Opie and Anthony, and then listen to them after school when they were the drive home hour. It was just the best of the best. So that's how I got into it. And then fast forward to a couple of years after that, moving over to Sirius XM, I was good friends with Chris Stanley, who ended up becoming an intern and then producer with Ron and Fez, and then stuck around with Bennington and is still working with Ron Bennington today. But Chris Stanley and I were buddies back in like 2002, before he was ever a part of that shit. And I remember hanging out with him like when he was interviewing for the fucking intern position for Ron and Fez. That was a big deal. So Chris used to take care of me and get me in to all these unmasked airings. I would go into the studio and watch live episodes occasionally. Got to go to a lot of events. And then you fast forward a few years after that, I end up coming across Compound Media. Anthony gets fired from Sirius, teams up with Gavin, starts Compound. I hear about it, start watching, listening, find out that it's studios in Midtown Manhattan. I live in Manhattan. I got nothing else really going on at the time. End up at the Eastside Dave show in the audience, watching the show, having a good time. We're hanging out on the show. During the show, the producer quits. Cream Puff Jones, Jared, the intern, quits on air on Dave. And Dave looks to me while I'm in the stands on the bleachers in Compound Media, and he goes, "Hey, Stevie, you're the new producer of the show now." And I was just like, what the fuck? Obviously caught by surprise, so I just jumped into the spot. I just like saw the opportunity and ran with it, and then that became a whole thing. So everybody's got their own story, and that was mine right there. The Lou Network. Yeah, thank you. The LN. Brian Lannon is on fire right now, 100%. Ron Fez goat. Yeah. Stevie about to crash land in the Hudson because I'm high as fuck. Pinky is 1 million times better than this garbage. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. O&A was excellent when I go back and listen, says Jess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't 100% agree. It's kind of tough for me to go listen to the old episodes. They just don't pop for me, even though I ever see a desk come apart like that. No. And I guess because that thing was like custom made by somebody. And Mount St. Michael is in the Bronx. No, it is not, my friend. If it's in the Bronx, it's on the border of the Bronx and Mount Vernon. As far as I understand it, Mount St. Michael is in Mount Vernon still. It's right on the border, though. That is true. But that is money earning Mount Vernon. Let's check that out. Yeah, if you put Mount St. Michael, Mount Vernon. Wow, 430 is Murdoch Avenue in the Bronx. It's okay. The 22-acre campus physically straddles the border of New York City and Mount Vernon. So, I mean, the website says the Bronx, but if you're from here, that's Mount Vernon. That's actually still Mount Vernon. I mean, the Mount Vernon Little League ball field, which I used to umpire at all the time, was 2 blocks down the street. So Pogue versus Elmore, still one of the better rivalries. Yeah, and isn't Kenneth Pogue dead? Yeah, I mean, we would literally, like, I used to play for Iona Prep. I've been to Mount St. Michael all like my life. That is not the Bronx. I mean, if you're from the Bronx and you call that the Bronx, then I don't know what to tell you, dog. Like, I guess it's like, okay, Marble Hill is technically Manhattan. Look that up. Marble Hill is technically Manhattan. That's not Manhattan, man. Like, you can fucking be a dork about it all you want, but like the people, the real people who know, the motherfuckers who've been on these streets, you know that that's not the Bronx. Or that is the Bronx, Marble Hill. And Mount Vernon is right on the border, and Mount Vernon is fucking ghetto as shit, but it's not the Bronx. You know? Thank you. 100%. Thank you. Man, the Best Buy in Mount Vernon was like the only Best Buy in the area, and goddamn was that always like such a disappointing experience to go in and have African American people just run away from you as you try to ask for help. Excuse me, can I ask you? They'd be like, whoa, like, that was strange. Excuse me, do you know where the is something? Am I missing something? Miss, can I ask you if a fuck? Gotta bring a fucking black friend with me next time I go to Best Buy. Look at this. See? New Yorican 127. Thanks for the 2. 2 for Lou. Thank you. Stevie, show these guys the Bronx like Bobby Bow. I mean, what? What? I'm trying. I'm usually good with this sort of stuff. Is Bobby Bonilla? I don't think he's from the Bronx. He played for the Mets, too. No, shut the fuck up. Is he from the Bronx? What? Bobby Bonilla was from the Bronx? This is fucking crazy. Oh my God, Bobby Bonilla went to Lehman High School? Well, I know that area very well. I actually know that field that he played on. As a matter of fact, the field that the Lehman High School plays on was like found to be like contaminated with heavy metals and shit, and like all sorts of bad, like metal, like mercury. They found like mercury in the soil, so they had to close it up. Damn, Neo Rican, you just fucking blew my mind. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense because Bonilla is like a Spanish name. I never put that 2 and 2 together, man. And it looks like he played in the Puerto Rican Winter League back in the day. Man, personal life. Yeah. Wow, he married his high school sweetheart, Migdalia. Millie. The Millie Bonilla Public School Fund. Wow, this dude is the fucking... All right, this got completely sidetracked. But Bobo Bonilla. I actually did reach out to Bobo to see if he would come on this morning. I think he had some stuff going on, so... Yeah, he is from the Bronx. No, thank you, New Yorican. I don't know why I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll take that L. Yeah, thank you. Jesse's confirming. Stu Goats. He's a Puerto Rican boy. Man, I'll tell you what, these New York City Puerto Rican guys and these Dominican guys, they can really play ball. I'll tell you what. I used to live up in Inwood, which is, again, North Manhattan, not the Bronx. But yeah, there was like a bunch of Dominican neighborhood guys would play over at Inwood Park. And I one day was just bullshitting around, having a few drinks, hanging out. And I'm like, yo, guys, you need one more? And I fucking got out there and was playing stickball with some Dominican dudes. No one really spoke too much English. I could speak a little Spanish. But Stevie Lou was a pretty decent athlete. I used to play ball. So more of a basketballer if I had to choose my sport, but I can hit the ball and I can play the field for sure. So I remember like diving for some fucking catches and stuff and really impressing the lads with my game. But oh shit, Stu Goats, St. Raymond's, please don't even. We don't even have to go there. Why would you even say that? That just triggered the fuck out of me, man. That was always a problem, having to go play against St. Ray's. If it wasn't the fucking actual team, it was like the fans were just absolutely bloodthirsty. I do know this, that Bonilla gets 1 million every fucking July 1st. That is Bobby Bonilla Day. Yes, Wepa! Shout out to the Puerto Ricans in my... Listen, I got no problem with Puerto Ricans. I don't want to get stabbed. No one thinks Inwood is the Bronx, but Marble Hill... Well, no, actually, people don't know that Inwood is in Manhattan. 100%. I used to... Enough people don't realize that Inwood is part of Manhattan. It is that far up. A lot of people don't understand that, that 207, 212 is still Manhattan. I lived in Kingsbridge, and then I moved to Inwood. So I used to ride over the Broadway Bridge on my bike. I used to work on 191st and Broadway, a place called the Buddha Beer Bar, across from the Locksmith. I don't know if you guys know that shit, but that was a long time ago. The Bronx Ale House up in Kingsbridge is one of the best bars in the city, or it was when I used to be over there. It first opened up when I was there. We used to have a good ass time at the Bronx Ale House. St. Raymond is a school of all DeVitos. Let's see what you did there, Chow. I see what you did there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not going to read that out loud. All right. Okay. It's time to feed the cats. It's actually late. They're not happy about this. So what we can try to do is we'll play the intro video. I'll play the intro video over again real quick. I was very happy with how this worked out. So let's see if I can do that. And I will go and feed the chitty chats real fast. Yeah, this is a 3-minute video, so this should give us enough time. This is my big production that I worked on last night. Very proud of this. Enjoy this one here, folks.
She's a two-way freak, She beaming up your boys for her.
Hey everyone on social media, I want you to join me today and watch Watching Down Lights, interactive call for so many voice chats. Steve Lau.
There should be an organizational show. No, I'm in the basement. So I'm there. Shmuel is a gooner, huh? I don't even know. Isn't the gooner the guy who sort of whacks at the porn and then stops himself or something. But I'm not a guru.
He gives compound media credits as credits on your goddamn. You have no. I'm emotional. I'm emotional.
I don't like him, but I like his side where it is. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, he has sort of disjointed jaw. It's a double-jointed jaw, and my boyfriend's
You know
locked
what they
out.
say about chicks with big noses, right?
Tell me.
Giant labia. So,
Totality for $2.
Your
Carm,
asshole.
Can you name the? Come on, Tim. Can you name the D-verse PDFs we should know? Let's back up. Let's just back. Let's back up.
Fuck you! Stop making your horn! Fuck your family! Fuck your mother!
Sometimes through a debate like that, though, you know, people can really end up squashing it. I've seen it happen. What's up, Shmuel? Oh, your camera wasn't following
We're
you?
not making you, you know, take it up the poop chute or, you know.
All right. You know what time it is. That's right, it's Lou Live. Yeah, baby. You know what that means. Throw them L's up. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let me know what you think of that. I would love to know what you think of that. All right. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I was hoping. That's what I was hoping for. Okay. Great. All right. You know what? Maybe we'll throw on one of the cats took a nice big dump while they were waiting for breakfast. Not in the kitty litter. They didn't just dump, thank God. But what I will do is I'm going to put on this bike video real quick from this week. I will give the folks a quick little taste of this. I won't play the whole thing because it's 5 minutes or 6 minutes long, but we'll throw this on real quick while I go address some. I'm gonna move some poopy, and we'll give it a little more time. We're having some fun here. It's a Saturday morning, and we're doing it. We're doing it. No. How do I do this shit? Damn it. Oh, here we go. What? Dude, come on, man. Okay. Maybe I won't. Okay, layers. That's what it is. Okay. This is fucked up, man. There's gotta be a better way. There's gotta be a better way to do this. All right, you know what? I don't. don't understand. Sometimes. Oh, wait, it's over here. Man, this is not as intuitive as you think it is. I'm sorry to say it. It's just not. Whatever. Watch this. I'll be back.
Pleasant little bike ride down the Hudson River while we experience these raging forest fires from the Canadian north. I found a pleasant little bike trail off the Hudson River in North Manhattan Island, and I found myself traveling into what seemed as if it were a distant land, a dream, if you will, where visions of haze and dark sights passed me by. Why don't you enjoy this little video I've made here of my trip? This is Stevie Lee. Goodbye.
Okay. All right. I don't know. We're just fucking around. All right. I'm just running out of steam at this point, and it is Saturday. Got some shit to do, so I could smoke more pot. I could smoke a little more pot before I go. If that is what's needed out of me, I will do that. I will go to my trusty mushroom jar full of lighters. Pull a lighter out. Look at this thing going. This thing is really going. I love that. I love that for that. Let's clear out the old one. Ooh. 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 That's never good when you do the end of the last one. But you're not going to let it go to waste either, are you? But yeah, let's get ourselves a nice little sativa. Get ourselves a hit of coffee. Let's pull a little sativa out of the old work bag. What do we say here today? What the fuck happened to all my sativas, man? Oh, shit. That's right. I smoked them all. Well, thankfully, I've got the other one. It's the big one. Whoa. Oh, yeah, there's some sativa in here. Okay. bet you'd like to be in there, wouldn't you? You know, there's the lockbox, and then there's the Fort Knox. If you catch my drift. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is stinky shit. This literally smells like ammonia. Literally smells like some sort of cleaning product. Now, some of you out there, you're going to be like, Stevie, a cleaning product? Ammonia? Are you sure you want to do this? And what some of you don't know is that, yes, I mean, it's not common, but there are certain terpene profiles of some strains that will give off a bit of a ammonia-like scent. Some of you may have heard the term gassy. Gassy is a term often used for certain types of strains. So you got a little bit of a gassiness here, and then there's a little bit of a lemon smell to it. So it does kind of have a fucking pine sol smell to it. This happens to be an Amnesia Haze, which is a legendary New York style strain, normally found in like the Uptown 125th Street area, called multiple things, called Poo Day, Straight Haze, Silver Haze, what else did you used to call it? New York City Haze, Uptown Blockwork Haze, you name it. But it's a very specific type of cannabis strain that most New Yorkers who smoke cannabis are very accustomed to, although you may not be if you're not from around here, and you may never come across a nice haze like we have in New York, or maybe you have, because the haze genetics often bring out those characteristics. A lot of caryophyllene, which gives a bit of a peppery smell. A lot of limonene, where you get the citrus, and then maybe some linalool, or who knows what else you can get in there for the gassiness. But yeah, this isn't Nug Magazine Weekly, pal. I get it. It actually is Nug Magazine Weekly suddenly. Look at this, see? Alonzo Jones knows what I'm talking about. I had that lemon diesel back in the day. That shit smelled like pine sol. So dank. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this Super Silver or Amnesia Haze isn't too far from some sort of lemon diesel, because it absolutely has a bit of that nose. And it's funny, when you describe that and you mention lemon diesel, like, I have that kind of memory where I am transported 18 years ago to smoking my first batch of lemon diesel, and really enjoying the shit out of that. Enough of the talk. Let's get to it. Ooh, yeah. Real earthy flavor. Almost a touch of chocolate to it on the back end, which you love to see. Let's open up the window. Wow. Yeah, that's the ticket, as we say. That's getting me going. Yeah, no, I'm a big weed guy, man. It's kind of my thing. Yeah, weed is the drug that affects me the most, or the worst. I get it. People don't understand what your own internal. Some people don't understand what their own internal cannabinoid layout, footprint and how the interaction of cannabis and that will affect you. They just you don't get it. It's really, it could be a crapshoot sometimes for some people. Other people can smoke and get along fine. So I think that's one of the things that keeps marijuana criminalized and stigmatized, is that it's like 1 in 10 people will just not have that same awesome effect that everyone else has. And we always try to legislate those 1%, those 10%, man, which is just, it's kind of sad. Why is KB so anti-weed? Is he some kind of mo? Nah, he's given his opinion as to why he doesn't like the weed scene, and it stems back to his days in Los Angeles and working with comedians and Hollywood people in Los Angeles. And this ninja just said internal cannabinoid layout. Yeah. If you want to check out an old show that I used to do, it's called Blunt Smoker Video. It's on Spotify. One word, Blunt Smoker Video. I would just start gabbing about weed, and movies. And I'm thinking about bringing that back. Let me tell you, I will say it's definitely this taking the motivation out of me to do this show, this cannabis stuff. So there is that. People say it does kind of make you lazy. Wouldn't say I'm lazy. I'm just like, man, I think I'm just done doing this for the day. Yeah. Got to get something to eat too. Kind of skipped my brekkie. Got to go to the grocery store. Got to do some errands today. So you know what? Let's wrap it up there. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm getting a request. Getting a request from Dogs. Wallet Senior says smoke even more weed. Okay, all right. I mean, I guess if Dogs is asking me, then there is still a little bit left in here. So this is how you do it like a pro. You know, you if you can't finish the whole thing down, you only burn like half of it. Still got some freshy green in here. That's the way. Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck. Yeah, that one might have done it. I mean, I'm hallucinating that I should be doing a show right now. Lou, do you only use bongs? No, I do mostly joints, actually. But this is my old trusty tried and true, and I won't smoke a joint inside. That seems just like too much. So I will still hit the bong occasionally inside. Mostly when I'm on here with you guys, and when Dogs Wallet Senior asks me to do it. But yeah, this shit is my Knicks blue bong. This is my Jalen. What up, Jalen? Yo, what up, my Jalen? But yeah, I mean, fuck. This could be used as like a case study one day when you could just like literally see someone become intoxicated mildly on cannabis. I can tell that I'm like, I don't know, my voice is like a little bit deeper. I don't mean that. That's not intentional. My voice is a little deeper. And now I'm the host of BYB. We had Anthony Cumia on last night, and it was a good show. We had Authorizer on also with Anthony Cumia, and then I had J-Mo on. Shut the fuck up, Godfather. Oh, wow. Brilliance. See, I'm glad I didn't just jump off right away. Jalen Bongson. I now name you Jalen Bongson. Just christened a bong and named it. That's what we did. He was born with a bong in his hand. That would be like the name of my autobiography. I think you might have just nailed that too. I mean, we're just naming things right now. Born with a bong in his hand. Yeah, Stevie Lou, the Stevie Lou story. Born with a bong in his hand. And then eventually we'll make the movie. And then we'll get to the part with Ray. All right. That's enough out of me. We did it an hour and 45. Thank you very much to my peoples. And when I say my peoples, I mean the people that super chatted only. No, just kidding. All of you are well loved by me, my moderators. Oh man, I'm fucking whacked. All the fucking people here that are doing this. This is fun. We're doing it. Throw your L's up one time before we go. Hit that like button if you didn't. Leave a comment if you feel like it. Subscribe. Membership eyes. Gift memberships. And Dabble Tip. Most importantly, Dabble Tip. Thanks again to the wonderful Flimsy Greenberg, the executive producer of this show. Thanks to Sam Bibley. Just thank you, Sam. We got a big show coming. Actually, you know what? Before I go, we're having such a good time together. I am going to show you a sneak preview of a new show from yours truly that I'm currently working on. And you guys are going to fucking love it. This is major, but just let this fucking load. Taking its fucking. Wait, what? Oh my god! I'm opening up my DMs and. This is crazy. Hold on. I did not do that. If I did, someone must have done that to you. Hold on. Sorry, I'm being silent. No, you're still a mod. You're not demodded. I didn't demod anybody. If anybody's wondering right now, no one was demodded. Nothing happened. Everything is cool, man. Nothing is fucked here. All right? Everybody just chill the fuck out. While I pull this bullshit up. Here we go. Damn, this thing is slow as shit. If you would like to explain, and between you and I, whatever you was called out earlier, I'm all ears. YouTube is weird. I should have saved that picture. It's in here somewhere. You guys just talk amongst yourselves if you need to. But there is one picture I want to pull up here, and I'm going to have to find it. So, it was I had a fun Caturday. I'm still having a fun Caturday, and I plan on having a fun Caturday. And okay, at this point, I think I may just abandon this bit. No, I think I'm getting closer. And you know what? I'm already just. Oh, okay. I really gotta start saving shit more often. Because now I'm just scrolling through a chat looking for. I feel like I'm getting close. Damn. Okay, I may have lost it. I mean, I've lost it all right. That's for damn sure. Okay. All right. I'm sorry for the dick tease. This was really, really bad. I am just really high. I guess that's the problem. What's the other cat's name? We've got Reba, as in Reba McEntire, although she's really named after the Fish song, Reba. And then there's Mr. Bojangles, who is also named after a song, but it's just Mr. Bojangles. Although there are multiple different songs called Mr. Bojangles, so that's up for debate. Which one my kitty is named after? I'd say probably Dennis is probably the Dennis Brown version if you were gonna really break it down. So if you want, let's all listen to the song "Mr. Bojangles" by Dennis Brown. Throw it up on your Spotify or YouTube. I'm not gonna play it and get my shit fucked with. But as we leave you here on Caturday, listen to Dennis Brown's "Mr. Bojangles," and I promise I'll find that thing I was looking for. We'll tease it and do it. We're doing it.